Well, hello there, everybody. Welcome and welcome back. I'm Kilcity Kitty. For those of you who don't know who I am a roleplay streamer. Uh, but today we are a VTuber. I'm both a roleplay and a VTuber sometimes. I was gonna turn my camera on, but I didn't feel like doing that today, so we're doing the old-fashioned VTubing thing again today. So, um, we're gonna play two games. We're gonna start off playing League of Legends, which I found that everybody likes, enjoys. Even though I don't know what I'm doing, you guys seem to enjoy watching me play, which is perfectly fine. I totally enjoy that. I'm digging it. You guys seem to not mind how much of a noob I am, which is cool. Also, I appreciate the support from all of you. Uh, no sponsorships today, although I do have some lined up. I just haven't picked one yet. I was getting on that, but I don't know which one I'm going to grab. So probably next stream we'll have one. Without further ado, we'll play League of Legends. And if you're liking what you're liking and you're liking what you see, go ahead and give me a follow. Tell a friend about me. Or you can follow me on, well, not follow, but subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. Tell a friend about you, tell a friend about me, and give a like and a comment. If you have any game suggestions, you can let me know, and I could see what I could do. I play all sorts of games. It does not have to be just League of Legends or any kind of horror-based game. You guys, if you have a game that you think I will enjoy in mind, just let me know, and I will check it out. So, enough with the chit-chat, and let's get to the gaming. Okay. So like I said, I have no idea what I'm doing. We got Summoner's Rift, which is what I've been playing. But it looks like I don't have. Then you got Team Fight Tactics. And then Nexus Blitz. Which I don't know which one's which. Player versus player. Hello, Miner. How are you doing? Welcome back. How was your weekend going? Oh, you can create. Alright, so we got co-op versus AI and player versus player. So if I want a player versus player, I can just do that. Just pick one. Just pick one. Quite nice, actually. Well, I'm glad to hear it. Yes, this weekend for me has been pretty decent, too, for once. For a while, I was kind of dreading the weekend, but I've actually started to enjoy it again. But I'm glad that you're enjoying your weekend. Anything fun happening? Or is it just one of those chill, relaxing type weekends? Let me know if the game is too loud also, you guys. I have no clue about how League of Legends plays, but this is probably going to be fun. I'm only going to play it for a little while, and then I'm going to switch over to Tokyo Dark. I have no idea. I don't know how... It's an RPG kind of game. I have no idea what I'm doing. I said, click here if you want to live, and everybody clicked here. Passed all my exams, so I can be big chillin'. Oh, that's good. Good. Hopefully you get good results from your exams. Oh, no, you said you passed it. So congratulations for passing all your exams. I said it all backwards. Congratulations on that. Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back for sure. Hello, For Life. How you doing? Welcome back. How are you doing tonight? This one's taking a little bit forever. Wasn't there like a thing I was playing earlier? I found a match. It's always loud when it finds a match. I have no idea what character this is. What is this guy? Who is this guy? Oh, I don't have anything unlocked.
This'll be us.
The unseen blade is the deadliest.
Ah, lame. I guess this is my guy. Oh, okay, so where am I? Oh. I don't know what I just did. I'm assuming this is how the character we're going to be using. Wait, where is Kitty? Well, I'm right here. I bought something. Oh. Yeah, I don't know how to... I have no idea. I have no idea. Like I said, I'm a complete noob when it comes to this game, so I just kind of go with the flow, and sometimes things work out for me. I don't know. I go in it blind. I have no idea. There's like pros on here, like that people who are more experienced than I am, but I'm Kitty. That's just how it rolls. They're like, I'm a level 4,000, I'm a good, this guy, paladin or whatever, and they're like, well, I'm a level something something, and I can kick ass, and I have a rocket jetpack thing, and I've been playing for years, and then here I am. I'm Kilcity Kitty. I have no idea what I'm doing. I just made all that stuff up. I literally have no idea what I'm doing now. So apparently I'm this guy with a hammer, and we're jumping in the match, looking for enemies, apparently, from what I've gathered. And this is where everybody is. So it's player versus player, and they are annihilating me, and yeah, I am dead. Yep, that's pretty much how that is. I'm dead. So that's what happened. I live again. Although the video's not quite lined up. Hold on. There we go. Now my screen's lined up. So I'm this little green guy. Oh, I can zoom in. Cool. So we could zoom in on the action. I don't know if I'm a little green. I'm not a little green guy, but I'm this dude that has a glowing... Oh, no, it's not a hammer. I thought he had a hammer. He has some kind of blades. Oh, I'm getting my ass beat. I don't know. I think oh, I'm alive. Holy shit. I'm doing something. I just used a special somehow, and I'm obliterated. Okay, cool. It earned me an upgrade. I have money. So I guess we'll buy... Let's see. There's a health potion that can give me health. I'm gonna buy that. I probably won't be able to use it fast enough. I still have lots of money.
Enemy has been slain. Enemy
Capitalism.
An enemy has been slain.
Got the Guardian's Blade that gives me 30 attack damage, 150 health. Alright, do I gain 150 health for using it? And it says 15 ability haste. That's what? That's 30. So this one says Guardian's Hammer, 25 attack damage, 150 health, and 7% life steals. I've learned that I actually do enjoy League of Legends a little bit. Even though I don't know what I'm doing, I still have fun with it. I'm going to purchase that sword. Not sure why. There's just some kind of magical touch to it. I can't explain it. I just jump in and play it. And I'm just like, oh, this is fun. Huh. Interesting. It's a 40 armor. I do need armor. Let's get that armor. Armor is very important at this point, and now I'm broke, so let's go and AFK warning. Yeah, I got they don't even let me take like the 30 seconds to read, because you got all of these items here you have to look at, but if I sit still for like 5 seconds I get an AFK warning, which is a little excessive, but whatever. Well, I did something. Oh shit, what did I do? There's a lot happening. I have no... There's a lot happening. All I know is that when the screen turns gray, you're dead. You're saying you don't see my face? Because I don't have my face on. No. I'm a character right now. I don't have my camera on. If you're talking about my character, this is me right here. This guy. This is me. But if you're talking about me, like as in who I am, like, you know. I think you're supposed to buy when you're dead. Oh no, you have to buy when you're right here. This is where you buy stuff. I don't know if you can buy shit when you're dead. Oh, I completely forgot about the health potion too that I have purchased. So I gained more health, but I'm still learning. Kitty, this game looks funny. Funny looking game. Yeah, it's I can't really explain. I have no answer for that. I can't really explain that. This game is interesting for sure. The first time I ever played it was back in 2014. And that was when I had just my laptop. And Jesus, hell, man. I take one step into... Anyways, I had friends, you know, we all brought our laptops over a friend's house, and we tried having a League of Legends night every Thursday. I'm like dying immediately. But it didn't last very long because we all ended up having jobs and stuff that kind of took over. So that stopped immediately. Oh, I forgot about these boots. We got movement speed, magic penetration, and movement speed.
Shut down. Shut down.
35% attack speed.
An enemy has been slain.
20 armor and 45 movement speed.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Probably go with that one. No, this game is not new. This game's been around forever. It's just super popular. Like, I'm pretty sure this game is well over 10 years old. But it's still popular. Which, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I only dab into it whenever, you know, I'm bored. Abort mission! Abort mission! Holy crap. I'm gonna try to live this one. Oh, he hit me once and I died. We're probably only gonna play like a match of this and then we're gonna switch over to Tokyo Dark. I'm trying. I'm literally... I actually survived that one a lot longer than the first 3 times. Now that I've upgraded my stuff. I'm like slowly upgrading things. I step into the battlefield and immediately die. I need like attack damage though. I don't know what this is down here. I got over
Shut down.
1,300. I have over 1,000 health, but it still says 200. I don't know if that's armor. Is that armor or... I cannot tell. We got attack damage. Oh, okay. So I have 135 attack damage. And then I have 110 armor. And 1.2 attack speed. Oh, but I have no critical strike chance. So maybe I could find something that will give me that.
I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, but there is a war going on out there.
Alright, well, I don't have anything. Yes, I know. I don't have anything that can help me now. Bean time. What is bean time? People die while playing video games?
An ally has been slain.
Yes, that does happen, yes. Abort mission. Oh, wow. He evaporated me. What the hell just happened? I went to go back up and I went to go back up and dude touched me and I just turned into a shadow. I didn't even fall over. It was just I was a shadow.
Shut down.
What is this guy?
Enemy has been slain. Double kill.
Was that critical chance? Oh, that's lifesteal. We don't have anything that can help us.
Killing spree.
Thank you. I
Ace.
appreciate detail and craftsmanship.
Okay, well, let's try this again. I like using magic. I'm trying to find... Well, I don't know. I don't know this character. Usually I use Ahari, which is a nine-tailed fox character. I don't know this character's power at all. I think that's why... Ah! Run! Run! Oh, no. I literally just got here. I didn't even get to move or make a move. Look at that. You can see the outline of the dude on the ground. He turned into vapor too. Oh my gosh, we're getting our asses handed to us.
It's a shame to sell these artifacts, but I need supplies badly.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I don't know.
Have fun storming the bridge.
How do you play in first person? The camera is ridiculous. I don't think you can. I think that's what makes this an RPG. Most RPG games, they're bird's eye view. You can't really... I don't think there is an option for that. God, these guys are like OP. I don't stand a chance.
Burn bright.
Oh, they're like level 13. That's why. I'm a level 10. They're all level 13s.
Shut down.
Try the power of friendship. Works for anime. The power of friendship? You're funny. I thought it was an actual thing. Hello, Jolly Weasels. Welcome back. How you doing? Look at that. Look, all my teammates are in gray right now. We're all dead except for 3 of us. This is hilarious. They're all dead. It's a graveyard over here. Oh man. So the purpose of the game is we have to like take down these turrets. The thing that we're beating up right now, we have to try to destroy all these statues. Can I eat the beans? Do you see beans? I don't see beans. I got a health potion. Alright. What's this? Elixir of iron. You gain health. I don't have any suggested items. Just more health potions. Yeah, all items. I can't buy anything because I'm not a high enough level.
Down. An enemy has been slain. Enemy double kill.
Actually, I don't know what I did, but... Huh. Kind of like didn't highlight anything. Hello, Dishonor. Welcome to the channel. How are you doing? I just came by. 2 recommendations. You have a nice accent. Thank you. How are you doing? Hopefully you had a good weekend. Kitty is our homie. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for the compliments. Happy that you guys are here. We are watching me currently get my ass kicked in a game that I barely know how to play. Cool. Because soon as this big guy shows up with the hammer, I am dead. I can kill all the minions, but these guys show up, level 14s and stuff, just killing me every 20 seconds. The purpose of the game is hate, fun, kill, flame, die, and lose. Yep, I'm pretty sure. We got the concept of that. Pretty much. I'm only playing it for a little bit, and then we're going to switch over to playing Tokyo Dark, because I really want to finish playing that game. That game's fun. This game's fun too, but I can only keep going back and forward and dying so many times, you know. At least Tokyo Dark has a story. Oh my man. I meant to say, oh my word, but that didn't work out that way. Oh shit, I teleported. I don't know where I went. Ah! Shoot! Kill! I don't know. I just teleported. I don't know what's happening! I must have hit a button. I teleported all over the map.
Shut down.
No, you're not kidding. They shut that shit down immediately.
An enemy has been slain.
I went to go use my special, and it told me I had an upgrade, and I think it disables whenever it needs an upgrade. I'm not sure. I have all this money, and I can't buy anything. Why?
Shut down.
Alright, so I have one legendary item that's available to me. Dead Man's Plate. Shipwrecker, while moving, build up to 40 bonus movement speed. Your next attack discharges, build up movement speed to deal 100% base plus 40 physical damage. If dealt by a melee champion at top speed, the attack also slows the target by 50%. Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna get that because I'm pretty sure that's what's been happening to me. So we got one legendary item.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Read the skills and buy the items based on the type of damage scale with. Yes, read and read some more. Zeds usually builds lethality. When I want to read, I get a book friend. No, I've been reading the stuff. Believe me, I've been trying to understand everything. It's not always. I just don't know the character that I am playing currently. I usually play as Ahari, but she's not available in this one for me. I guess depending on what match or the type of match you get, you can only play certain characters if you have them unlocked. I know Ahari's attacks and stuff. I just don't know this guy's. I don't even know his name. Who am I playing? I don't even know. Yeah, we're gonna play the investigation game next. Don't you worry. Even though Tokyo Dark has nothing but reading in it. You're like, reading is lame. Play the other game where you have to read the whole time. Oh, it's a war. We're living. We are living. They're gonna come after me now. They're gonna come after me now. I've traveled too far. Ooh! What? I actually did some damage? Get out! Get out! How did I live? I don't even know how I lived. And I still have more than half my health. That's amazing. I don't know what I did. I did something different. I died, though. I made it this far. Alright. Did we win or did we lose? Is it over? Is it over?
Unstoppable.
It's awfully quiet.
An enemy has been slain.
Is she playing? Reminds me when I didn't care about ranked. Yeah, I only play this game just to pass time and stuff mostly. I don't really care about like ranking and stuff. I just like to, I don't know. I like engaging in the clicking and dying part of it. I don't know. It's weird. I just find a weird enjoyment out of this. I know it probably doesn't make a lot of sense. I just enjoy the chaos a little bit. You know? A little bit of chaos. Doesn't hurt anybody. Oh, you got me.
I would have preferred you in cups.
I didn't carry any. I don't think I carried the game. I don't even know what I'm doing.
An enemy has been slain.
Hello. Hello, Drum. How you doing? How is your weekend going? I have all this money and I have no idea what to do with it. I can't get anything. Even though I have money, everything's disabled for some reason. Not sure why. I accidentally consumed that, but that's okay.
Excelsior!
Your team has destroyed a turret. An enemy has been slain.
Currently, I have 175 attack damage,
Shut
157 armor,
killing.
1.22 attack speed,
An enemy has been slain.
50 ability power, 76 magic resist, 15 ability haste, and 444 movement speed. That is what it says right now currently on the screen. This game has ranked? Yes, it does. But I don't think I'm playing a ranked game. I mean, I probably am playing a ranked game, but I can't tell the difference. Don't worry, don't learn to play this game. This is more addictive than cocaine. League of Legends means pure evil. I could use a line of that. Dishonor. Yeah, I know. A lot of people, like, I've been around people who've played World of Warcraft and stuff before, and I've seen what World of Warcraft does to people. And League of Legends, I've only seen very little people addicted to it, but I literally only play it for the chaos. That's it. Even when I played Call of Duty and stuff, I don't get addicted to video games. Not like that. I just, I don't know. To me, gaming is meant to be played for fun. It's a game. The word game is fun. Okay? If you get to the point where you're playing games and it's not for fun and you're taking everything too serious, then you have to ask yourself, what are you doing? What am I doing? What have I become? You know, the second you start getting mad and smashing your keyboard over a game, that's when you need to take a step back and start go to the park and go for a walk in the woods. Okay? I don't see gaming as I don't know, a way of life. I see gaming as a way to relax, to blow off some steam, you know, after a long day of work. And a step away from reality, you know, an escape. So you don't have to worry about me getting it. I'm probably never going to learn this game because this is the first time I've touched it since 2014. And then I'm probably going to get bored with it after a while and not touch it again for another couple of years. And when I come back and touch it again, it'll probably still be here. But I don't put real money in games and stuff like that. I don't care for all that stuff. I can't even see my character. That's what I never understood about World of Warcraft. I can't even see my character. Why am I spending money on cosmetics and armor and shit? People do that, though. But it's literally just me having fun. I actually use this game to talk and socialize more with you guys. Because this game, I don't have to concentrate on monsters jumping out of closets and stuff like I normally do. I don't have to pay attention too much. All you gotta do is just click. And you don't even really have to click. The game plays itself. You just have to pay attention. That's all. I just use this as background noise and to chit-chat with you guys. That's pretty much all it's for me. I don't even talk to... It's... Okay, so games like this are extremely toxic because people take it very, very seriously. And if you have audio or if you talk to anybody or if you're in the chat, you see a lot of people talking shit to each other and they're serious. They're serious. They won't even let you play if they. That's why I don't like games that let the player take control of who gets to play and who doesn't get to play. Also, I ignore games like that, especially when you're trying to join a lobby. They're like, "Oh, you're a level 1. We don't want you in our game," and then you don't get to play. You're sitting in there waiting forever. You know, people forget that they used to not be able to know how to play this either at one point, but they still won't give you the time of day because you're new. Ugh. This is literally just chit chat gaming. The chit chat game for me. Hello, Dare. You still done with Call of Duty? Yeah, for now. For now. I'm still retired from Call of Duty. But now I like how toxic it is. Sometimes it's really funny how surrealist it is. Yeah, I can see why. I'm waiting for the match to end. Because I know if you leave prematurely, you're not being able to come back for 5 minutes.
I've been digging here for 20 years. Just all that good stuff.
I call it a warm-up game. This is a warm-up game. A game before you really game. Ah! Heal! Ah! I didn't get to heal. Damn it, when it got chaotic again. Yeah, I retired from Call of Duty because I don't know. The developers don't know what they're doing anymore. I can give a fuck less about the players being toxic. I can give a fuck less about, it's just... I stopped playing Call of Duty because they used to come out with a game every 4 years, 3 to 4 years, and would take their time with it and actually care about the type of game that they were working on. Now it's just about money, and everything's just a different version of Fortnite, and it's all stupid now. And they really disappointed me when they came out with Vanguard, and I thought they were going to go back to their roots by being a classic war game, but then that turned into a freaking disaster, and all it's good for is zombies. Literally, the only time I play Vanguard is for the zombies. That's it. It just got real sad, and it wasn't worth it anymore. And then they came out with Warzone 2, and they took away the first Warzone game. I thought they were going to still keep more, instead of them keeping it available for people, because people put money in the Warzone game, but they completely disabled it to force you, because nobody was willing to go to the second Warzone game. Some people were, but a lot of people weren't. And what's one way to make people do it? Force them out of it. So they took away the original one, got rid of everything, so the players were forced to buy the new game. It was just sad. I didn't like the way they did it, so I just said, fuck them. They became so 100% all about money now. They don't care about what the player wants. They don't listen to us. Even though there's been tons and tons of people that were all saying, you should do this, you should do this, you should do this. Suggestions, valid suggestions and ideas, what not to do. But they completely ignore us on the daily. They only care about how much money they can make off you. That's pretty much it. I don't think this game is ending. I don't think I can leave either. Well, now things are available. $65 attack damage. Oh, you got magic items.
I can tell you appreciate detail and craftsmanship. Excellent.
Well, I did something different. Hey, you want to play the new Warzone? No. Well, too bad. Yeah, pretty much. What type of games do you play? I'm not much of a gamer. I only play League, Albion, and COD. And yeah, all of them have loot boxes and gacha shit. And I don't know why. I think it's better to play sub and unlock the content instead of the battle pass or whatever. Yeah, that's the other. So the type of games I play, I dabble in a little bit of everything that seems interesting. To answer that question, if I've heard of a game that everybody is playing, okay, I'm weird. If there's a new game that came out and it's popular, oh, the game finally ended. If a new game came out and it's popular and everybody's all in it and all the rage or whatever, I won't play that game until it starts dying down for popularity, because then I feel like I'm just doing what everybody else is doing. So I don't play it until like after everybody stops talking about it. That's what I do. I dabble in horror games mostly, which is what this channel is mostly about, is horror. But I play all sorts of different games. I don't discriminate. Whichever sounds interesting or fun or, engaging to me, I'm in it. I've played Borderlands. I've played, The Quarry and all that stuff. I've played, the Dark Pictures games, The Devil in Me and all that stuff. I've played Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, the Resident Evil games, whichever catches our fancy here, I'm into. Let me switch to... We're going to switch to Tokyo Dark now. But, I'll play games that you guys suggest to me as well. So if you have any ideas or whatever, that you want to see me play, I totally will jump in and try it out for you guys as well. There we go. So, yeah. As we wait for Tokyo Dark to load, as far as the battle pass thing as in Call of Duty, yeah, for a while I was buying the battle pass on Call of Duty like a jackass, and I didn't realize that the game gives you COD points. And then you can use those COD points to buy the season passes and the battle passes and stuff, and then it pays for itself every time. I didn't know that at the time until later on, and then I was just like, you mean to tell me I've been wasting $20 here and there when I could have just played the game and let it accumulate and just get the battle pass for free? What? And then I started doing that, which I felt so stupid for. For years, I was doing it until someone finally told me, you didn't have to buy it. You could just play and earn it. I mean, granted, yeah, playing and earning it is a little slow, but unless you want the battle pass, like right now, right here, right now, you're just better off just playing the game like you normally do and unlocking it that way. I recommend you play Tetris. The fan base has started to calm down. Tetris, like, I've played... Oh, is it like normal Tetris? Or is it like something like different? Welcome back, Reaper. If you feel stupid, you should know I spend like $150 on League. Oh, that's fine. That's different. Alright, here we go. I mean, you could do what you do. You do what you do. You want to know what stupid is? Stupid is back in, what was it, 2015? I bought the new Sims game. I had bought Sims 3, and this is what's stupid. I was playing the game. I loved the Sims and everything, but I made the horrible mistake one day. I had just gotten paid. I had just gotten my paycheck, and I was just like, oh, a new pack, a new stuff pack. Here, it's only $15 here, and oh, I'm gonna download custom content. Oh wait, there's a new what is it called? the other pack. I forgot the name. The seasons pack, all that stuff. You know, all those fucking custom packs or whatever. And I ended up spending all of my paycheck on the whole freaking thing unintentionally, because I thought, you know, $5 here, $10 here wasn't going to be a big deal. But those small bills accumulate, and I ended up spending my entire paycheck in a day on The Sims and The Sims alone. I felt so dumb because I went to go buy food and I couldn't buy food. My card was declined, and I was just like, oh my God, did I really just... I opened up my account and it said I had $0. I was like, did I really just spend over $300 on the fucking Sims? Then skins came. Yeah. Yeah, that was stupid of me. And then I had to wait for my next paycheck so I can survive, because there was no refunds. Things were different back then. Now you can get a refund if you don't like something or whatever. They'll give you your money back. But they didn't do that before. Kind of like when GameStop used to take your games and you would only get like $2 and you would give them like 50 games. You would trade in like 50 games and then you would only get like $2. Now they actually give you money. Make it worth your while. You know, stuff like that. If I knew then what I knew now, I would have saved every single one of those games and then sold them later on. But how are we to know, you know? Anyways, this is Tokyo Dark, you guys. Let me change the name. 1 second. This is Tokyo Dark. For those of you who haven't been in here when we started playing this game is an anime graphic novel or graphic game based. I said that all messed up. It's an anime graphic novel type game. You're a female detective that's going around Tokyo trying to investigate the murder of her partner. And, so far we witnessed the murder of her partner, but we still haven't found out why, how, and what's happening. We're investigating the whole thing on our own. We got kind of like stuck in a predicament where our gun and our badge and stuff has been taken. We're on leave right now, so we're investigating without the help of the police station, all on our own. If you want a recap of what's happening in this game, you can check out my last 2 or 3 streams, I think, of us playing this game, so you can catch it up with us. But this is Detective Ito, which Ayumi Ito is the girl that you see here on the screen, and we are her going around Tokyo trying to solve the case and catch the person responsible for our partner's death. Now, I don't know if this guy is our partner as in like our police officer partner, or if he's our partner as in he's our boyfriend or something, because they did live together and stuff. It's kind of confusing. They don't really elaborate that, but hopefully you guys enjoy it, for those of you who haven't been here and haven't seen it yet. And for those of you who have been here and seen it, I know you have. And let's continue. I'm just changing the name of the game real quick. The stream. Maybe both. Yeah, it could be both. So that way we can make sure everything's accurate. I'm probably going to have to change it again later. Who knows? Who knows? But this is our first playthrough. I've never played this game before, so we've only been a little bit into the game. So everything that we see from here on out is completely new to me. But don't forget to like the video, leave a comment if you have any game suggestions, tell your friends about us, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Follow me on Twitch, and all my links to my social media should be in the link description under LinkTree if you want to check out anything else. All right, miners, thanks for coming by. Appreciate you. Have a good night. Oh, Twitch is not letting me change the name of my stream. Why? Alright, cool. Now we're, So, at this place, we're in some kind of weird location. I forgot what it was called. We're in some kind of district where it's all maid cafes and stuff. Last week, or a couple days ago, we discovered the Blu-ray DVD advertisement above my head here with the tentacle girls, which I thought was funny. We questioned a bunch of people. Somebody was poisoning cats. Found out this guy was just giving them laxatives. We solved that case, though. I don't think we need to go back in there, but we're gonna go back in there just in case. To the cat cafe? No. Okay, so that's already been solved. Oh, we needed to find the cranes. In order for the elevator to work. We unlocked 2 cranes. We're trying to find out where the collector is. So we're trying to get the elevator to work. No, Greya. We already helped the 2 girls that were in the arcade, so... I don't think we have to go back into the maid cafe. Not sure about the bookstore, though. No, we don't have to go in the bookstore. I don't remember what my objective is. The only place that's allowing me to enter is the maid cafe. Gas, Ayumi-nan, back so soon. Hi, it's Mina-nan. Is Mina-nan back yet? Sorry. Hi, is Mina-nan back yet? I was hoping to ask her about the dressmaker you mentioned earlier. Oh, well, she's here, but, well, the thing is, I don't think she'll be able to talk. Something powerful has happened. Oh, that's right. They do the puns here. I forgot. It's really bad. How bad are we talking? Monumentally, horrifically terrible. Ayumi-nan, the perfect storm of soul-crushing existential dread. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, Ayumi-nan is so kind-hearted. Maybe she'll talk to you. Wait here a moment. One moment, please. Oh, hi. Yeah, sniff. You alright? I heard something bad happen. Maybe I can help you? Sniff. I don't know. I don't think I can even talk about it. Every time I think about him, I just want to go into the back and cry. Try and relax. I'm a police officer. I am sure I can figure out a way to make this better. Police? Well, it's Samuel. Samuel? Who is he? A distant relation of yours? A boyfriend? Did he hurt you? Run out with your money? Samuel Cuddlesworth, my best friend. He's missing. Sob. Samuel Cuddlesworth? Okay, I think I see what's happening here. Her ultra rare, one of a kind kitty plush, Mistress Yumi Nan. These things don't grow on trees, you know. You mean to tell me she's crying because a stupid stuffed animal is missing? Is that what I'm hearing here? Her face said everything that I was feeling. Okay, well, let's continue this. A teddy bear. You lost a teddy bear. A plush. Samuel Cuddlesworth was not a teddy bear. He was an ultra rare cat plush. Oh, cruel world, the hideous of the cosmos lay bare before my very eyes. Why did I think you'd understand? No one understands. I'm all alone. We're all alone. And then we die. So dramatic. Oh my god. Hello, Fun in the Sun. How are you? Hopefully you're having a good weekend. We are playing Tokyo Dark and it's hilarious. Sob. Oh, I hate seeing her like this. I don't think she'll be much help of I don't think she'll be much use to society until she finds a replacement for her beloved Cuddlesworth. Thank you for listening, Ayumi-nan. While you're here, want some pancakes? Let's not do the pancake thing again. Insist on information. I'm sure the loss of Samuel is really difficult, but it's really important you tell me about this collector. Sorry, mistress, but like I said, I don't think she'll be much use to you like this. Oh, for fuck's sakes. This is too important. Mina, you need to tell me about the collector. Ayumi-nan, where's all the hostility coming from? Don't make me ask you to leave. We're gonna get kicked out of the restaurant over a fucking teddy bear? Are you serious? My god. Listen, I can't promise you as rare of a plush as Samuel Cuddles Snipe. But I'll find you something, alright? Cuddlesworth! Samuel Cuddlesworth! The second twice removed, actually. Why are you looking at me like that? Oh my god, we actually have to go out and find a fucking teddy bear for her. Alright, I'm not sure where to even start. Oh, wait, hold on. The arcade has... Yeah. There we go. We're gonna try to win her a new frickin' thing. A game within a game. We're really gonna play the claw machine? Alright, well... We got three choices. We could try to get the kitty cat in the middle, the carrot thing, or I think that's a raccoon, but I'm assuming the kitty cat in the middle would probably be a good choice for her. So the carrot thing. Yeah, I meant to say bunny. Try to grab it. Please grab it. Oh my god. Did we actually get it? Normally I suck at these. I mean, of course, the game's not going to make it difficult for you. Alright, we won the kitty cat thing. Hopefully, she's not ungrateful. Let's go give her the kitty cat. Even though I'm pretty sure the claw machine barely touched it. Give plush toy. Gosh, she's beautiful. Where'd you find her? I deem you Countess Belinda Fluffstuff. Thank you, Noun. Lady Belinda isn't Samuel, but I suppose one must learn to move on from those things. Wow, that was quick. Anyway, since you're feeling better, can you tell me what you know about this collector now? Of course, Mistress Amyumi-nan. I heard she studied fashion design in France, and then came to Japan. She knows everything there is to know about Akiba fashion. She designed the maid costume I have on right now. She didn't ask for money? Strange. How did you find her? Well, you probably won't believe me, but I spent a lot of time outside here promoting the cafe. Sometimes I noticed the signs would flicker, the images on the image on them would change. I could see from the mistress's expression that she does not believe me. It's true. I swear on my 9 lives. She shows you what you want on the sign, like an invitation to trade. Then, when there's 3 paper cranes outside her shop, you go down and she shows you what she has. Her taste is impeccable. She's never wrong. I like story time. Listen, I get that maids are supposed to play along with the fantasies and all that, but this is kind of hard to swallow. But it's true, Ayumi-nan. Supposedly she got some local computer hacker type to give her access to some of the signs in the area remotely. I think the other shop owners here don't mind because it only happens occasionally, and the stories probably bring in more business than the signs themselves. Am I missing something here? How does she know what she wants? Ayumi-nan, you're supposed to be the detective, not me. I bet she's got webcams everywhere, so she can see what the girls are wearing and try to bait them in it. It's a small group of people who know that rumor to begin with. Anyway, it's like subliminal advertising, Nan. Huh. Mina-nan, what's wrong? No, it's not like that. It's not like what? This dress is the one she made for me. It was exactly what I wanted. The bells, the stitching, everything, down to the last detail. Everyone always assumed that I had it commissioned, but I never told anyone the truth because I was scared. Somehow she knew exactly what I wanted, and all she asked in return was the old handmade dress my mother had and I made together. An amazing deal, right? But something wasn't right about her shop. Her shop. I mean, who has a shop that's 4 levels deep in the basement in a room with no other customer? I felt like some sort of criminal, even though all I was doing was getting a dress. And you know, that dress, the one I gave up, it was cheap. The stitching was subpar, and there were patches all over it from the times I had to repair it. Despite all that, I wish I'd never given it away. Sometimes I think I should try and get it back, but the truth is, I'm afraid to. I don't want to go back there. Ha! Sorry, Yumi-nan. I kind of got a little serious there. That's everything I know, though. Thanks again for getting me a Lady Valinda. No problem. Don't go losing her now. Okay, so there seems to be a pattern as far as this collector chick goes. For one, every person that comes in contact with the collector, it seems that they give something up that's personal to them, and then they end up regretting it and want it back. Sorry, let me do that. Yeah, it seems like everything that they come up with is like everything that they trade for something that they like or want is personal, and they end up wanting it back. That seems to be the trend here when it comes to this collector. Also, I've noticed some people call the collector a her, while others call the collector a him. So we don't know if this collector person is a male or a female. All we know is that he or she has an elevator that goes down deep into the city. You need to see the paper cranes, all 3 of them, in order for you to access the elevator. And if you have something that you really, really want, and don't even have to tell anybody anything, that person seems to know exactly what they want, and they just have to give up something personal that they're going to regret giving up later on. The last person in the girl from the cat cafe gave up a cat that she really, really loved, in hopes that the cat was gonna live out the rest of its days in a nice, comfortable, loving home. But then she regretted that because she's had him since day one, and she just kind of gave him away for a rare kitten. So I think we're about to find out. That should be my 3rd crane, so let's find out what happens here from here on out. And I think we should have access to the basement now. So let's see. Yep, we got 3 cranes. Time to go. That's it. 3 paper cranes. The button on the elevator are all lit up now. Let's go meet the collector. The fuck? This doesn't seem right. Doesn't match the descriptions I got at all. What was that? Who's there? Reina? Is that you? Huh? Who's there? Look around you. Interesting, isn't it? It said the cranes can grant a wish. What is it you wish for? Huh. I've never been one to believe in wishes. Are you him? The collector? The collector? Crow? One of many names given to me over the years. So it's a man. Ah, but we've no time to waste on such boring, trivial things as introductions. Don't you want to know who I am? Oh, I know who you are, Detective Ito. Or should I say, investigator. so hard to keep it straight. I suppose it's irrelevant what you call yourself now, as you've arrived exactly where you need to be. Something's different. Yes, yes. What is it, I wonder? Ah, that's it. You're like me, after a fashion. You see things differently from those around you. The world is not so solid and unchanging as it is for them. Things bend. They break. Am I wrong? No, nothing's been the same since Kamakura. Yes, yes, of course. The girl you murdered, Reina. Was that your fault? The fuck is going on? Alright, so these are we got something made me. She gave me no choice. Of course it wasn't. I never meant to. I don't know what to choose. I never meant to? Then you are a puppet? Dancing at the end of your strings to a tune you cannot hear? No, that's not what I said. I'm no one's puppet. Are you so sure, detective? Do you really feel like everything you've done is under your control? When faced with the impossible, you're so certain that every choice you make is your own. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like they're made for me. Which is easier, I wonder? The knowledge that the cause of all of your suffering and your joy is of your own doing, or someone else's. I don't have time for this. Ah, of course. Our conversation has tilted towards the philosophical. But you are not here for philosophy. You want something more tangible. I want information, facts. No. It is my business to know what people desire, and that is not what you seek. What is it you want, truly? Tanaka. I want to know what really happened to him. No. It's not only that. I want to know what's happening to me, too. Nothing makes sense anymore. I'm tired of chasing after clues and that lead to dead ends. Perhaps I can be some help to you. But first, please indulge me. I have a few questions. Oh, here we go. We got some stuff going down. This person seems weird as hell. For some reason, she appears crystal clear, but he's all grainy. Like he's not human or not really there. Like a hologram of some kind, you know? Interesting. The collector. I'm curious. So curious. You're such a unique visitor, after all. Yes, nothing like the others. Fine. What do you want to know? I find it interesting that someone like you should drink on the job. Huh? You mean the hostess bar 2 weeks ago? Yeah, what of it? It seems so obvious a mistake. Why did you make it? Oh, man. Well, okay, so when we took the drink from the bar, she wasn't going to answer our questions unless we bought alcohol or unless we were a customer. So it's not like we wanted to take the drink. We kind of were forced to. I guess it was unprofessional of me, but we'll say for information. It was for the case. I didn't think I'd get information otherwise. Not that it changed anything. On the night of your partner's disappearance, you found your way into the sewer using a man. Why him? Okay. The guy was a pervert, and I couldn't get information unless I indulged him. The witness did see him, though. A witness placed him in that sewer. Why not go directly to the source? What is this? Some sort of psych test? I came here for answers. Enough with the games. It's no game, detective. I can give you what you seek. This is my price. That's it? If you wanted information to use against me, it seems you've already got enough. Blackmail? How pedestrian. Simplistic. No. I've no interest in that. Then what do you want? Everything I collect brings me closer to an understanding, much like you. Only the puzzle I assemble is considerably larger, and the piece you provide is well worth the trouble. Shall we continue? Do I have a choice? You've already made it. You show such little patience, detective. Surprising, considering the effort you took to get here. The girl, Reina. She's the one you've been chasing, yes? Let's talk about her. Why didn't you shoot her again in the sewer? She was holding your dear Tanaka at knife point. Why didn't you pull the trigger? She didn't deserve it. To keep her talking. I didn't want to hurt anyone. I should have. Well, I mean, if I wanted to shoot her, you really don't want to shoot anybody. You don't want to hurt nobody, right? So I didn't want to hurt her. Seems like a valid answer. Maybe for a police officer, it sounds soft. But I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Even with Tanaka at the end of the night, I thought it might end peacefully. Huh. Interesting. Most interesting. Though she's gone, the sleepless nights continue, don't they? You've taken your pills twice. Is that enough to make a difference? Do they help? Does it not make you question the futility of it all? Most interesting. Perhaps you've told me enough. Yes. This is most useful. I accept this trade. In return, you want... What was it? Ah, yes. That's right. A path. A way forward. I suppose it's your turn to ask the questions now. Okie dokie. This is interesting. Now, remember, this game depends on the choices you make, so I have to choose wisely if I want to proceed with success, I should say. So, we got 3 questions here. The mask. We should ask him about the masks. What are you? Where's Tanaka? Is he alive? Well, we witnessed Tanaka be killed. I guess his body disappeared. So we don't know. But we definitely witnessed him get killed. Or did we? But then we got that mask, which was the reason or the source of it all, which is why Reina threw a fit and ended up killing him. The mask kind of possessed us. So let's find out. We have the mask. We might as well ask about the mask. I don't know why, but I get the hunch that you'll know about this. What is it? Reina was obsessed with it. It must be important, but I can't figure it out. Ah, I see. A most interesting relic. It makes people do the most fascinating things. You even attacked a fellow officer to get it. Did you not? Why did Reina want it so badly? It is a tool. Instead of living in fear of it, why not use it? It may be the key that will help you find your precious Tanaka. Though, as powerful as it is, one cannot expect to use it knowing nothing about it. You said it yourself. It all started in Kamakura. The Kawanas have quite a history with that mask. The Kawanas? The Shrine Maiden girl? Her grandmother was the one who gave it to me. The very same. It gives me the creeps. Maybe I should have gotten rid of it. Don't do that. You'll never find your way without it. Alright, we got 2 more questions. Let's see. What are you? A dressmaker? A cat breeder? A blackmailer? Seems that no one in this town can agree on anything about you except your name. There's no way anyone could know what you do. It's impossible. So what are you? Take a look around you. Is it not familiar? Can you not smell it? The stench of corruption? I've been here for far too long, so long, longer than you can imagine. Feeling the desires, the love, the hatred of mankind flow through this place. For you, detective, I am exactly who you need me to be. Now, shall we return our attention to the matter at hand? Our trade, after all, was not for the knowledge of how I fit into your story. It was for the way to clear the... How do you put it? Ah, yes. To clear the dead ends you run up against. Let us reconsider your problem. Where is Tanaka? In the dark. Wherever he lives. That is more difficult. The dark. That's not the first time I've heard that. What is it? Where can I find it? A better question is where can it not be found? Can you not feel it around you? Following you at every turn? It pays great mind to those within its walls. You know of whom I speak. The common thread that binds all the misery in your heart. Reina. And if that's where she is, Tanaka must be there too. The girl's thread is complicated, is a complicated one. Yes, very tangled. It begins in Kabukicho. Kamacho. I'm probably butchering the name. Sorry. And the talent agency called Omega. Kabukicho. Huh. I know it well enough. As I imagine any officer of the law would. The dark is a sacred place. It lives and breathes, changes shape, and goes where it pleases. And it is the girl whose suffering determines its shape. Without understanding its root, you will never find your way. Or it could tear you apart, like it almost has already. The mask and the dark are inextricably linked. Pursuing one without the other is futile. Now, you are an enemy of the dark. It will reject you without understanding it, and you'll be lost without the necessary tool. How will I know when the path's been opened? Ask your puppet master. My end of the bargain has been upheld. You seem awfully eager to help me. What's the catch? Something tells me I'm going to regret talking to you. Paranoia, an unnecessary feeling. As I said, people fascinate me, especially ones as unique as yourself. You are a detective. I've only given you the tools you need to finish the job. From there, now that is an interesting part. I look forward to seeing your progress. Consider your debt to me partially repaid. The rest I shall collect at another time. Tell me, my little puppet, if you can see your strings, does your dance not continue? Until we meet again. Well, something tells me we're going to be seeing this person again. Creepy. Huh. Alright. So he gave me a new location. I think that means we can get out of here now. The air in the collector's basement was stagnant and heavy. If I had stayed any longer, I felt like it may have suffocated me. For the time I was there, Akibara faded away into a distant memory. I returned to the surface, put my hand up to shield my eyes from the sunlight, and listened to the people on the street. Their conversations seemed so pointless, part of a world I no longer belonged to. The busy sounds of the street swept the cobwebs from my mind, forcing me to remember everything I told the collector and everything he impossibly knew. I told him so much, but did I have a choice? Maybe he was right, and I was the puppet after all. At that moment, it didn't matter. The dark and the mask both belonged to the world I was now a part of. Normal methods of investigation wouldn't lead me to them. Countless paths were narrowed to two, and I had no choice but to march forward towards the leads I've been given. As I left Akibara behind, one thing bothered me. How did the collector know so much about me? Was I really so easy to read? I didn't have time to dwell on it. Kazuki and Reina were in the dark. That much had been all but confirmed. And now I had the means, however, impossible to find them. Two paths, the mask and the dark. Both were necessary, and I had to make a choice of which one to follow first. Chase after the talent agency in Tokyo's red light district, or back to Kamakura to visit Mai, the girl I nearly got killed. Neither seemed very appealing. My logical side didn't understand how either would help, but as everything around me cracked and crumbled away, logic didn't matter anymore. I had to choose. Or maybe something would choose for me? Oh, am I supposed to be that something that chooses for her? Alright, so, what do we do? Do we go back and do we go back and ask, Mai? Or do we... continue doing what we were doing? And try to find out what happened to Tanaka. I think, logically speaking, I think we should... I mean, we have the mask. The mask is what's driving us right now. The mask is what made Reina crazy, and the only people that know about the mask are the Kamakuras. So we're gonna have to go back to... not Kamakura, sorry. The Kawanas. The Kawanas are the only ones that know about the mask. We have to go to Kamakura. So it looks like... let's see. Looks like we're traveling to Kamakura. Ooh, this should be interesting. I came here to find out about the mask, but there's something I've got to do first. 6 months ago, I sent one girl to the morgue and very nearly killed another. Since then, I'd thought of coming here to apologize to Mai countless times, but couldn't will myself to see her and be faced with my failure. I think of the fear and hurt in her eyes, and I feel nothing but shame. For my own peace of mind, I need to tell her the truth about that day, and about how I lost control. Hopefully she could find it in herself to forgive me enough to help me with my investigation of the mask. Wait, it's fall. Why are the cherry blossoms blooming? It's like nothing's changed since that day. That's strange. Jolly Wheels, what's the worst that could happen? Well, so far we're finding out it's spring when it's fall. Interesting. Oh, wait, hold on. Where's the guy in the end at the security guard? Oh, it's, you. I was reading the papers and, I saw your picture. And then I saw that picture on the TV news. And maybe the 7chan message boards after I looked you up. I'm sorry. I was curious. I remembered meeting you and couldn't believe it. It's like I met a celebrity or something. Oh, of course, it's not good or anything, but, you know, you never know who you'll meet in this business. Everyone always seems so, unassuming. I mean, that's not to say any of it was your fault or anything. Okay, so the message boards are pretty bad. There's a lot of bad stuff on there. Like, wow. Pretty weird. Pretty wild stuff. Are you done? Oh, right. Sorry. Yes. Hello again. Let's see. Mai's grandmother, cherry blossoms. Where's Mai? Leave Kamakura. Well, first of all, why are the cherry blossoms blooming? What's going on with the weather here? It's fall. Why are the cherry blossoms out? It's beautiful, isn't it? There's a species of cherry tree, the prunas subhertella autumnalis, that sometimes blooms twice a year. At least, that's what it says online. Who'd have thought we'd have them here in Kamakura? Well, I say Kamakura, but they only seem to be in this part of town. Lucky, huh? A cherry blossom tree that blooms in fall? I've never seen it. Are you sure you've got your facts right? It seems impossible. Impossible? You doubt my botany you doubt my botany expertise? Impossible would be if the seasons started reversing themselves, don't you think? Yeah, it certainly feels that way. Huh? You say something? Why the glum face? Anyway, I hope you take advantage of the weather and go for a picnic or something. The blossoms are so peaceful. Don't they put your mind at ease? This guy is delusional. Where's Mai? I'm looking for Mai Kawana. Have you seen her? Oh, you're looking for Mai again. Are you sure that's such a good idea? She was pretty upset about the, happenings the last time you were here. I mean, I've barely seen her leave Kamakura since then. Maybe it's best you leave her alone. It's important that I talk to her. I suppose she'd be at the shrine. That's down the street like usual. Mai's very important to this town. Please don't upset her too much. We all want everything to go back to normal. Is Mai's grandmother still at the house near here? Huh, you want to see her? Well, she is still around, I suppose. I see the comings and goings of all the people around here. I don't see her getting out much, though. Oh, yes, that reminds me. When you were last here in April, did she, I don't know, give you something? I'm not accusing you, of course. I heard that there was an important artifact that went missing last spring. Kawana is old and losing her faculties a bit. Maybe she gave it to you by mistake? Can you remember anything like that? Sorry, I don't. Oh, I see. I'm sure it will turn up. It's a little early to think about leaving. I need to speak with Mai first. I don't want to leave Kamakura. I was exiting the shop. Oh, okay. Alright, so we have this side of town is the only side of town where the cherry blossom trees blossom. And that was back in April. So you mean to tell me the red paint and everything still looks exactly the same? They didn't clean that shit up? Go away! No visitors! Alright, we can't talk to Grandma. There's the raven again. Go to the shrine. Alright, so we've arrived, and now we are here, and there is Mai, smiling under the tree. Cherry blossoms fell gently at my feet as I approached the Kawana family shrine. In front of me was Mai Kawana, still dressed in the outfit of the shrine maiden. She had seen me approach and stood there frozen and terrified. The same helpless look on her face as when she had a knife to her throat months before. This time, it was me she was terrified of. We were the only two people at the shrine, yet I couldn't shake the feeling of being followed. A familiar presence watching from the shadows. Killer? The fuck? No, I'm not killing her. Do nothing. No, I won't do it. Why now? Why her? I don't have to do that, what you say. I'm not a puppet. I can choose. You, the detective from before, why are you just standing there? Is it over? I'm fine. Sorry to scare you. I'm here to talk to you. I've never been good at apologies. I'm sorry for everything I put you through. I've been meaning to talk to you ever since that day. I should have come sooner. You're here to apologize? Now? I didn't hear from anyone in 6 months. The police only talked to me once, and then everyone here started avoiding me and acting like it never happened. I guess that makes me the last person you'd want to see now. After that day, I'm sure some of the police came by and told you that I was only following procedure, but that's bull. Police in this county don't go around shooting people. I didn't feel myself and lost control, putting you at risk. Sounds vague to say I lost control at such a crucial time, I bet. But that's the truth. The truth? It's strange, isn't it? The cherry blossoms, I mean. It's silly, but every time someone comes here and says how beautiful they are, I get so mad. It's like they don't understand my feelings at all. But that's selfish, huh? It's not like I want everyone to suffer along with me. I imagine the only other one who understands that is you, detective. Your name's Ito, right? It's so quiet here. It's hard to imagine something like that day in April really happened in a place so peaceful. But it did. I know that you and your partner were only doing what you could to save me, but I wish I could have helped. I felt so helpless. At least you told me the truth. Thank you. You know, I asked Grandma about the mask the red-headed girl was after, and she denied knowing anything. But it was a lie. I found one of her old journals at the shrine, and she wrote that the mask was important and had to be hidden away. Why would she lie to me? I'm sick of everyone always trying to protect me by covering up everything. Grandma hasn't been the same since that day either. She shuts herself up in that old house and mumbles to herself about darkness and purity. I'm so worried about her. My gut tells me that mask has something to do with it. I'm sorry. Listen to me, rambling away. I bet you don't care about any of that. The truth is, I think you're right about the mask having something to do with it all. This strangeness. I actually came here to ask you about it. You think so too? Then let me help you. I don't know anything, but maybe Takashi does. Oh, sorry, Takashi's my brother. He used to live here in Kamakura, with me and Grandma, but he left the first chance he got. We talk on the phone all the time, but he refuses to come back and visit. I get the feeling he knows something I don't. He won't even tell me about how my parents died. Where does your brother live now? He's an instructor at a kendo dojo in Asakusa in Tokyo. I hear he's a big shot in the kendo world. Sounds like he'd be a good place to start. Do you think he'll speak to me? You could try. He's never been very good at opening up to strangers, though. It's worth a shot. Thanks for helping me, Mai. Alright. So now we have a new character that we can pursue. And the mask wants me to kill people for some reason. She said her grandmother never leaves the house. No visitors. Is anything gonna happen before I leave here, or are we done? Looks like we are done. Oh, I have to enter the station to leave? Alright, so we have to go to Asakusa? Akasusa? Asasuka? I can't say it. I'm trying to pronounce it to the life of me and I can't. Asakusa. Info. Asakusa, the home of the Sensoji, one of the most famous temples in Tokyo. It's also a bustling entertainment district. It remains a pocket of traditional culture surrounded by the city's high rises. Alright, let's go there. Close enough. Yeah, close enough. I already warned everybody I was going to butcher all these names. When it comes to these Japanese games, I always butcher the names, and I try not to. I really do, but my American brain can't process anything foreign. My investigation up to that point led me to believe that finding Takashi Kawana would be difficult and convoluted, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Turns out his kendo dojo is well regarded as a popular training spot for a few national champions and several of the city's police officers. The latter made me nervous. The information I was asking was sensitive, and I didn't want a word of my investigation finding its way back to HQ. A few misfired questions could end up with officers knocking at my door, or worse, Yukimura himself calling me up. I had to be cautious. Alright, so she's telling me I need to be careful not to don't piss him off, otherwise I'll get in trouble. So let's not do that. We gotta be careful. We're treading lightly. Inside is the interior of a traditional tea shop, but it doesn't look like anyone's been there recently. Buy octopus balls? The hell? Hello there. Would you be interested in buying some of the finest takoyaki in Tokyo? This isn't the cheap stuff you buy at food stand at a festival. They will make you question everything you knew about octopus in ball form. Who can say no to that sales pitch? Sure, I'll take some. Well, apparently she likes food. Wow, you're right. This is maybe the best takoyaki I've ever had. I'm still butchering it. Octopus. I'm just gonna say octopus. Thank you, Miss Best Octopus on all the islands. That guy is definitely not Japanese. These are definitely tourists. We got a ginger in a kimono. Tourists. Likely I can hear them speaking English. My English isn't so great, so I doubt they'll be of much help, but I wonder what they're talking about. We got the ginger, the token, and the white guy. Awesome. Yeah, I could say that because I'm a token. I'm always the token. In my groups of friendship, I am the token black girl. I admit that. They also say that I'm the whitest black girl they ever met. Something I'm probably going to hear for the rest of my life. And you know what? I will wear that on my sleeve. Look. This looks like the dojo I was looking for. It has a very traditional aesthetic. Enter. I'm pretty white Latino, so I relate. Oh, there you go. See, you know exactly what I mean. Takashi, who are you? A friend of mine's. You're a friend of my sister's? You expect me to believe that? A little old, don't you think? Gee, thanks. Really? You think I wouldn't recognize you? You're the officer who was at the shrine in April who almost got her killed. And now you're lying about it? Pretending to be her friend? Pretending to be her friend to no doubt to get something from me? Don't look so shocked. Your little deception was easy to read, is all. After your idiocy in Kamakura, I heard Mai crying over the phone every night for a month. Don't bother her anymore. Now get out of here before myself or one of your fellow officers has to throw you out. Ah, shit. I pissed him off. I pissed him off immediately. Well, that didn't go well. Maybe Mai will know how to soften her brother up. Why didn't Mai call her first? So wait, I have to... 30 seconds in the dojo and I pissed off her brother. Oh, look, it's one of those cats again. Alright, so this is what I was talking about, you guys. I was telling you the last time we came into this game, I noticed that the lucky cat statues were, like, appearing around the game, and I had to notice them. But look, see it? Another one of the cats appeared in the, it's just hiding in the corner for some reason. Or hiding behind the octopus guy. Which is kind of creepy. I don't know why these cats keep appearing. I don't know what it means. But we're being watched. We're being followed. And in the form of creepy little lucky cats. Interesting. Alright, so I guess what that means, we have to leave here. Well, first of all, let's go back to our apartment. Oh, I can't. I can only go to Kamakura. Fuck! Alright, we're going to Kamakura. I was going to go back to our apartment. Maybe we can make a phone call, but we can't. So now, that means we need to go and speak to Mai. We had to travel all the way back to the shrine. Your brother. I think I managed to find your brother. He didn't exactly seem happy to see me, though. Yep, you found Big Brother, all right. He's been protective of me ever since we were little. I know I'm probably overstepping my boundaries, but would you be willing to come talk to him? I don't think he'll tell me anything on my own. You want me to help? You know, seeing you again really got me thinking. I decided that even if everyone's trying to hide it, I can't sit here and ignore what's happening. I need to understand why my family has been acting so strangely. Even my own brother is keeping me in the dark. I'm sick of it. Sure, I'll come with you, Ito. If you went alone, he'd probably pat me on the head and send me on my way. But if you're there, I'm sure he'll tell me about my parents, the mask, and everything. Are you sure that's what you want? Sometimes not knowing is better, Mai. No! No more, stupid little Mai. I'd rather be hurt and know than happy and ignorant. But before we go, let's check on Grandma. These days, if she doesn't know where I am, it can really set her off. Alright, we'll make a quick stop at the house. Thanks, Mai. Is she gonna follow me with the broom? Is she gonna follow me at all? Oh, okay. I'm the only one that's gonna be walking. I thought she was gonna follow behind me, so that means I get to walk and she's gonna teleport. What the fuck? Is that a dead bird? A dead crow lays in the middle of the street. The small body is in a bad state of decay, covered in dried blood. The maggots have begun eating at its remains. It wasn't there when I walked by it. How the fuck? That bird was not dead when I walked by the first time. And the maggots already started eating at it? That was fast. I said no visitors. Leave me alone. Grandma, it's me. Please open the door. Mai? Oh, Mai, it's you. Please come in. Yes, come in. Hypothesis. You're bad for the environment. I guess. Wait, what's she doing here? It's okay, Grandma. She's here to help. Help? Ha! Don't make me laugh. You were supposed to help me, remember? I felt something and you were going to free me from the past. Free you? Are you talking about the mask? Do not discuss that horrid thing here. No matter how far you go, I could still feel it, like needles in my skin dragging me to it. In my dreams, I could still see that place. Have you seen it too, Detective? A dark place where those we've lost reside. I'm so old and have wasted so much time, and yet the pain won't go away. My poor Emiko. I miss her so much. If only I could have found her. Emiko? You mean Mom? Find her? What are you talking about? She's gone. Takashi told me she died after I was born. Yes, of course. You shouldn't be asking about such things, Mai. If it weren't for this woman, you'd be safe at the shrine. No, Grandma, you're wrong. I'm not safe while everyone lies to me. I'm going to see Takashi. If you don't tell me the truth, he will. Mai, listen to yourself. You must stop. Opening the door to the past will solve nothing. Ever since you were little, I've done that. I've done what I could to protect you and your brother. Please don't go down this path. You look so much like her. You know, your mother. And you, Detective. Perhaps my granddaughter is too naive to see it. But you can't hide it from me. I know what you've seen. What you think you're able to do. But keep my family out of it. We've suffered enough. You don't know anything about me besides I'm not the one hiding things from my family. Tell me, do you know the story of Izanaga? Hold on. Izanagi and Izanami. Grandma, this again? I'm sure Ito's not interested in hearing some old myth. Really, we should get going. Stay right there. Though I've told you this story so many times and you don't seem to grasp its importance. I think it would be of use to this woman to hear it. Oh, okay, so folklore time. Izanagi and Izanami were the first of the gods known to us as kami. In the legend, it was the drops of the ocean water that fell from Izagani's jeweled spear that created the islands of Japan. When they descended to our lands, they brought their love and devotion with them to the realms of the mortals. Izanagi and Izanami had many children, the deities of nature that inhabited the natural world all around us. For a time, life was peaceful. However, Izanami gave birth to Kazusuchi, the kami of fire. She was horribly burnt and suffered mortal wounds. As she lay dying and faced with her mortality, new kami were born from her suffering. Kami that hid away from the light. When Izanami passed, Izanagi was inconsolable, and in his rage he struck down the child that killed his love. Unable to accept her death, he ventured deep underground to Yami no Kuni, the land of the dead. Half blind and distraught with grief, he wandered in the darkness until he finally heard the voice of his beloved. Though unable to see her face, Izanagi begged Izanami to return with him. Izanami replied that she would try and ask the gods of Yami no Kuni permission to return to the land of the living. Incapable of restraining his desire to see his love, Izanagi set his comb Izanagi set his comb alight in order to look upon his lost love. What greeted him was the sight of her decaying, worm-eaten face. In horror, Izanagi attempted to flee Yami no Kuni. Izanami, enraged, sent dark spirits to pursue him and dragged him back to her. After narrowly escaping, Izanagi sealed the entrance to Yami no Kuni with a great boulder. So you see, it is our mortality that brings suffering into the world, yet resisting it is a perversion of the natural order. Being mortal means we must accept what we cannot control: life and death. Detective, some things cannot be changed, and some doors should never be opened. You must stop. Grandma, you're talking about stories and myths. We're talking about real things. The story may be a myth, but there is truth within it. Can't you see that? The things you pursue They're unnatural, unclean. Heed my warning and stop this foolishness. I won't let you involve my family any further. First, those bastards take my Imiko. Then you show up. Perhaps I'm being punished for my sins. Mai, come here. Come here, my sweet child. We must keep you away from her. No, Grandma, I told you already. I'm going to see Takashi. I'm an adult now. You can't tell me what to do anymore. No, you can't. You can't go. We must protect our family from outsiders, Mai. You're reopening old wounds. Leave us alone. Let us heal. Heal? You think I want to heal? Can't you see how much these lies have hurt me already? You're the one wounding me, Grandma, not Ito. You're delusional. You tell us stories about Kami and spirits. Takashi might hide things from me too, but at least he makes sense. This time he's going to tell me the truth about everything. About Mom and Dad too. No! Stop! I'll tell you how your parents... You can't, can you? You've never told me how they died. The reasons always change every time I ask. No, Mai, please, you must listen. They might be listening. They're still out there. And they haven't forgiven me. Can't you see? They? What are you talking about? You're insane. I'm sorry I spoke to you like that. I spoke to you that way. I'll be back to check on you soon. Don't go. Please. Goodbye, Grandma. Why do I have a feeling we're going to end up getting this girl killed? I'm sorry. She's gotten much worse since you last saw her. No, it's fine. Why do you think she told us the story? About Izagani? I don't know. It was kind of creepy, wasn't it? She was talking about it like she really believed it. Come on, let's go see Takashi. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Where do you think you're going? Mai and I are leaving. What of it? Oh, well, you can't. I got a call from Mai's grandmother, and she says she's having health issues, so she has to stay. I didn't ask what they were. I wouldn't want to be caught fainting on my shift again, but it must be pretty bad if she called. Mai's an adult. Her grandmother can't keep her here. Let's go. No, you don't understand. You're not going anywhere. Oh my god, are we really gonna have to knock this guy out? His glasses turned white. Yeah, we knocked him out. Edo, what are you doing? He's going to be okay. Is he going to be okay? He'll be up again in a few hours. Why did he stop us like that? He's never done that before. Still, you shouldn't have done that. He'll be fine. Let's go. Wait, we can't just leave him here. What if he's hurt? Mai, let's go. He might not be the only one who wants to stop us. But, fine, let's go. Looks the type to be into it, to be honest, really. That's funny. We pretty much kidnapped this girl. But she is an adult. Grandma said, you can't go anywhere. And he was like, I'm not going to let that happen. He tried to be a hero. Don't be a hero. Suckers get knocked out. Alright, so now we have the sister. Mai? What are you doing here? Did she make you come? It's not like that, Takashi. It was my idea. I asked her to come talk with you, but you sent her away. This woman almost got you killed. You expect me to cooperate with her? Surely, if you need to talk to me, you can come yourself. My sister doesn't need to be involved. No, if I came along, you'd just evade all my questions like you always do. Besides, there's something I need you to see. See what? What are you talking about? Where did you get that? Put it away. So you do know what it is. I knew you were hiding something from me. That's not true. I wasn't hiding it. It's not something you ever needed to know about. Besides, why is she carrying it in the first place? Wait, don't change the subject. This isn't about Ito. Mai, I understand that you're upset with me, but we should talk about this another time. Furthermore, that mask has nothing to do with you. You're wrong. Back in April, when Mai was held at knife point by another girl, it was this mask she was after. A mask your family is connected to. Looking for it. Looking for it? I suppose I've been a fool to think I could keep the truth from our family's past away from you. The past? Does this have to do with Mom and Dad? Yes, and so much more. I first saw the mask when I was a child, before you were born. The truth is, it belonged to a cult called the Kemenkai, of which our parents were members. A cult? You're kidding! How'd your parents get mixed up in that? I know how it sounds. I find it hard to believe myself. They were a group led by a guru named Tokoimasa, who promised a simpler life away from the hypocrisy and falseness of the city life. Our parents both had master's degrees, and my mother was on her way to earning her PhD. They chose to give up their lives and their careers to follow some mystic and live on a compound instead. The Kemenkai were one of many such groups back then. I was a child and didn't understand, but thinking about how our parents were deceived and what they put me and Mai through, it's unforgivable. The mask was on the compound, but for what purpose or what they believed it could do, I don't know. Do you think there are any members of the Kemenkai left that you'd know? No. You see, there are no surviving members. They died. All of them, including our parents. I'm sorry. I don't remember much about it. One night, Grandma came into the room where we were sleeping, saying we had to go. The compound was in the woods, so it was dark, and I could barely see but she kept charging forward with Mai in her arms and me dragging behind. When we were back in Tokyo several days ago, Grandma told me that our parents were dead. Several days later, her parents were dead. She didn't seem sad. It was as if she expected it. The government censored much of what happened, so I was never able to learn how they died. Me and Grandma didn't speak of it, ignoring it as if my childhood and everything that happened in those woods was all a bad dream. If it weren't for her, we'd probably be dead with our parents, but ignoring it couldn't erase the anger I felt towards them. I wonder if they even cared what happened to us. As a high schooler, I spent more time trying to find out about the Kemenkai than I did studying. I thought that if I could understand why my parents were so willing to give up their lives and abandon us, I'd stop feeling so betrayed. But I was wrong. Nothing I found gave me peace. Mom and Dad died as part of some cult? I don't believe it. It's true. I'm sorry. I didn't tell you sooner. I guess that in hiding it from you, I was able to hide away from my feelings feelings from it as well. I think for Grandma, it was too painful to talk about. I believe she took possession of the shrine in order to live a simpler life. We had to keep it a secret. There's no way we could live a normal life with the stigma of the Kemikai attached to us. I suppose keeping that a secret hurt us both dearly. For me, pursuing kendo gave me some measure of control over my life again. But Grandma, who made a choice to leave her only daughter behind, she always seemed to carry the guilt of it with her. She started going out at night, babbling about how she was looking for her mom. When she'd come home, she'd have a rotten stink on her clothes. I was too scared to confront her, so I tipped off the police. They found her wandering in the sewers, holding nothing but the mask. The same one from the cult compound all those years before the one you hold now. I was shocked when they gave it to me. I hadn't seen it for so long, and all the unpleasant memories from my past came flooding back. That was when I decided to leave Kamakura. It was the only way I could move on with my life. That doesn't account for how the mask ended up with your grandmother in the first place. I don't know how she got it. It seemingly appeared out of the thin air. Or maybe someone gave it to her. She never said. I left the mask with her. It always made me uneasy. It had a strange aura around it. Wait, Grandma was looking for Mom? In the sewers? I don't remember any of this. You were in the dorms at your school at the time. Grandma's strange behavior was part of why I insisted on you going to those private schools away from Kamakura. I couldn't drag you into the madness of our past. We parted ways without ever speaking of it, and she was much better by the time you returned to Kamakura. Detective, what exactly is that you're looking for? Surely our family's history isn't of use to you. I assume you've heard about what happened to my partner. The mask was there again when he died. It's more than an ornament. I need to know where it came from. If that were true, then I want to help. Your partner, he seemed like a nice person. No, Mai, you've helped plenty. But I have to do this on my own. Ito is right. I apologize for not telling you about this sooner. But you can't be involved in something so dangerous. I already thought I lost you that day at the shrine. I wouldn't forgive myself if something happened to you now. All right. Thank you for finally telling me the truth, Takashi. I'll head back for now. I hope you remember that I'm your sister. I may not remember the same things you do, but we're still family. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for your help, Mai. You're right, Mai. I'll come visit you soon. It looks like she's gone. Mai's not here. There's no one to be coy. No doubt. Taking possession of that mask has taken its toll on you. Even in the brief time that I was in contact with you, I felt the immense darkness behind it. I had such strange dreams and saw things I never would have dreamt up on my own. There was always an unusual air about it that I couldn't stand to be around. Maybe lying to Mai again makes me a hypocrite. All I know is I don't want her getting hurt. But like you said, I don't believe that mask is simply wood and paint, though I doubt anyone else would believe us. No one ever did, except for one man. On this street, there is an old tea shop. Perhaps you saw it on the way in. An old historian named Yagasusha is there occasionally. He was the one who sorry, I can't fucking read anymore. Ha. He was the only one who ever acknowledged what I said about the mask as truth. If you're looking for information on the mask, he may be the best person to ask. I never pursued the topic with him, but I speak with him occasionally in other topics. His mind is a vault of valuable information. Hopefully he can shed some light on what it really is. I hope so. But please, detective, be careful. Alright. We spoke to the brother. I'm getting tongue-tied. So now we gotta go to the tea shop. Oh, we can listen to the tourists now? Hold on, let's listen to them. Hello there. Is there something we can help you with? Huh? I don't speak English. Wait, Japanese? Your Japanese is perfect. As a college professor, if it wasn't, I'd probably be out of a job. I'm no college professor, but I work in a Japanese software company, so I'd be in a bit of trouble too. Huh? Don't look at me. I just live here. Well, not in Tokyo, in the suburbs. Whoa, I think you guys might speak Japanese better than I do. I mean, sorry, I never would have thought you would prefer to speak English instead? No, I mean, no, please, Japanese is fine. Sorry, I wasn't meaning to be nosy. I guess I don't see people wearing yukata this late in the year. Oh, yukata. Sorry, I forgot. Yukata. That's the name of the fucking thing. Is there a festival or something? Huh, no. We come to Akusa every year, and the yukata became part of the tradition after a while. Guess it makes us stand out more than we already do, huh? Don't knock tradition, Tony. Admittedly, my legs are a little cold, though. So they're just wearing they were just wearing their kimonos off season. For no reason. Just because they like it. By octopus! Miss, I could see a glimmer in your eye. That tells me you have a hunger. A hunger for a second order of my nationally famous octopus. Who, me? Well, why wouldn't I? They're amazing. Yep. The struggle is real. You think I don't sit here in the presence of my own creations and not want a little taste? No, of course I do. They're delicious. But the extra time and effort means I don't have as many on hand and I have to limit to one order per customer. But I'm your only customer. Come on, just one more taste. Sorry, no can do. There's a reason I set up a quiet spot like this. Otherwise, I'd sell out in minutes. Well, let me know if you change your mind. Ha! She can only have one. What person would deny you food? If you're a paying customer, why not? Enter the tea shop. The historian Yasususha. Oh, he's smoking a cigarette. He's an old dude. Welcome. Come in. Do sit down. No need to be so formal and stand there like a statue. How can I help you? Are you Yasususa? I can't fucking say his name. Oh my god. Yasuisha. Takashi told me to come speak with you. Oh? And how is Mr. Kawana? Still prickly as ever, I suppose? I've always found him to be wise beyond his years, though perhaps not by choice. You know what he reminds me of? If you ever watched the old episodes of The X-Files, you got the Smoking Man. This dude's giving me Smoking Man vibes. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just Google it. I digress. My apologies. It's the quirks that come with old age, you know? What does Mr. Kawana think I can help you with? I'm looking into a few things related to the Chemikai, the group his family got mixed up in. Ah, a more difficult answer than you might expect. You see, there are two groups that share that name. The first, as you know, is a religious group formed by the guru Tokai Masa. The second is an ancient order, over thousands of years old. What's that you're holding? I was told it's related to the Chemikai, the newer one, and that you could tell me about it. Ah, that explains many things, child. The far-off look in your eyes, for one. I imagine you have many, many questions. Masks are interesting, are they not? They are meant to be a disguise, and yet a mask cannot lie or contort itself to hide the truth. In that sense, it is the mask that is more truthful than that human faces. Truthful that the human faces we hide underneath them. I wonder how you came to be in possession of an object with such a dark history. I think it might be related to a missing person, but I don't know anything about it beyond that. Ah, but that itself is the essence of history. Layers upon layers of personal connections that are continuously peeled back to their root. Relics like the one you hold often take unusual routes to where they end up. Relic. If it's from the Chemikai cult from the 90s, then I'd hardly call it a relic. Misguided and deceptive as he was, Tokoi Masa was no fool. In order to gain new followers, he needed to give his cult historical legitimacy. He collected obscured objects and gave them new meanings that he could control in order to manipulate his followers. The mask was what he chose, along with the name of the group he created it. Interesting, isn't it? Yeah, I guess so. Only I guess I was hoping you could tell me some other things about it. For instance, like why, now that I'm about to say it out loud, it sounds silly. I'm sorry I have bothered you. Don't be silly. You wonder, for example, why holding the mask seems to take you to another place. Or perhaps why you can see visions that don't seem real. Why you feel a strong will exerting itself on you. Oh yes, I know about those things too. How could you know about that? When Toika's Masa was in... I'm just gonna say Toki, okay? I can't say the fucking... When Tokai... I'm just gonna say Tokai was in possession of it, he believed it showed him a path to the realm of the gods. He wrote extensively on the subject. Though, unlike most, I don't discount such phenomena as the ravings of a madman when the phenomena repeats itself. Do you too look into the inky blackness and see familiar shapes in the shadows? Not shadows. I see and hear people who are supposed to be dead. I find things I couldn't possibly have found otherwise. Most interesting. Tell me, detective. Oh, apologies. Do you mind if I call you that? I don't remember telling you I was a detective. Ha, my mistake. You must forgive me. A slip of the tongue. I believe it was the way you carried yourself. Determined investigators such as yourself have such a sense of purpose in their mannerism, you see. And you do seem rather determined to get to the bottom of whatever it is you're chasing. Tell me, does me telling you that your experiences are not an illusion provide you any level of comfort? I'm not sure, but I do feel something. Maybe hope? It's like I've finally got a foothold on a solid ground. Ah, yes, knowledge is a lot. Alright, I'm not sure what happened, but uh, we seem to have gotten disconnected a little bit randomly. I just wanted to make sure. I paused it. I wanted to make sure that everything is alright and we're connected. I'm not sure what happened. Hopefully you guys heard the whole story. I'm assuming that they're doing updates here and there. So if it drops, just stand by and refresh the page and we'll continue. Hopefully you guys heard the rest of the story, but we're going to continue now that I know that everything's cool. And just making sure we're all cool now. All right, let's continue. Beep. Beep. Or conversely, is our thread subject to the chaos inherent in our universe instead? Does it change according to our deeds and that which happens to us seemingly by accident? Do you believe it is fate or chance that decides which threads of life are cut short and which are followed? These conversations are freaking deep. Did we really just come here to be questioned? That's it? Why is this tea house so empty? Why is this guy in here smoking cigarettes? What is happening? I can't exit. What happened? Oh no. I think the connection caused... I'm stuck. Really? Oh, wait, hold on. Something happened. Chance or fate? Oh, we have to make a choice. Okay, I thought the game was broken. Chance or fate? Man, I don't know. Should I answer chance or should I answer fate? Alright, I'm gonna flip a coin. We'll let chance take... You know, that should have answered my... If I'm flipping a coin in real time, that's chance. So I should have just picked chance, right? But I'm gonna let real time decide for me chance or fate by using chance to answer chance or fate. I know it sounds so silly. That's if I find a freaking... Oh, okay, we got a penny. Alright, chance or fate. Heads for chance. Tails for fate. Flip. We got heads. 3 out of 4. Heads or tails. Second flip. Heads. Ooh, we got 2 heads out of 3. Third chance. Oh, shit. It went behind my desk. It landed on its side. Reflip. Oh, I didn't see it. Where'd it go? Oh, it landed on... It landed on tails. So we got 2 heads out of tails, so that means we are going with chance. Yes, of course. Maybe you feel your life has been somewhat out of your control as of late? Control, huh? To be honest, I don't feel like I've had much of that since the mask came to me. You said that the mask was made by the old Chemikai. Why? Confusing me can't be the purpose it was made for. Ah, yes. A more complicated answer than you might have wished for. Indeed, it should come as no surprise that the creation of such a mysterious object is equally enigmatic. Perhaps you could do me a favor. Don't worry. It's in relation of this very topic. An important book has gone missing from my shop. If you could retrieve it for me, I feel it could shine a great deal of light on the subject. What kind of book? A book of the missing variety. Haha, sorry. A jest. It concerns the mask barrier. A mask barrier? A mask bearer? Sorry, I said barrier. Huh? That's me, right? Although you carry it, that does not make you its bearer. All will become clear when the book is returned to me. Sounds easy enough. Where can I start looking? Oh, you needn't go far. The man who has it is right outside this building. In fact, as I said, it's not much of an errand. But I, of course, cannot leave my shop. He's right outside. This won't take long. I'll be right back. Is she talking about the bookshop owner? Oh no, we're not in that district. So wait, who are we talking about? Is he talking about the octopus guy? That's the only guy that's right outside is the octopus guy. Hence the cat. Okay, so the cat. I think the cats that I find in the game, the cat statues that keep appearing are people clues in which I'm supposed to talk to. I think that's why they appear in the cat shop and all these other places. The old tea shop next door? Isn't that place closed down? Closed? That can't be right. What else do you know about it? Pure conjecture on this one. But I think it might be owned by the kendo instructor from the dojo down the street on the account of him being the only one I have ever seen in there. You might not believe me, but I swear I saw him in there chatting away to himself. Possibly he's a little nuts. Then again, it might be some super awesome kendo meditation technique. Aw, man, why didn't I think of that before? Next time, I ought to ask him for some pointers instead of spying on him, huh? Word through the grapevine is that he's a regional champion or something, and has trained some of the best. Lots of cops train with him, too, so he must be good. Maybe he's not so crazy after all. Speaking of which, I have a bit of a crazy question for you. I know you said it was closed, but do you know anything about a book taken from there? Maybe recently? I was led to believe you would. Oh, jeez. Go on. Like I said, the place has been empty for years, but you know, I spend a lot of time outside it, and half the time the door is wide open. So one day, a few months back, I decided to take a look around. Nothing suspicious or anything, and I was just curious is all. Curiosity killed the cat, right? Anyway, it was all dusty and old, and there was all sorts of weird stuff lying around. So I might have taken a little souvenir. I mean, it wasn't super old or nothing, so I figured no one would miss it. Besides, it wasn't for me. It was for my kid brother. That guy can get deep into the dumps sometimes, so I try to be on standby for when that happens, you know. So I figured a little gift would cheer him up. And back then, he was going through some particularly tough times. His bitch wife, pardon my language, miss, had left him and taken their kid daughter with her. He still doesn't talk about it, like he's in denial or something. Whoops, got off track. I was heading to visit him with the ill-gotten book when I get this phone call saying he was in the hospital. He'd OD'd on expensive sake and sleeping pills. Thank God that idiot decided to do it at the bar he owns with the door unlocked. A customer came in and called an ambulance. If it weren't for that, I'm not sure if he'd still be here. That's quite a story. Sounds like to me he wanted to be found. Yeah, I think so too. I think he was trying to ask for help on his own way. In any case, I took the book to him while he was in the hospital. Tried to show him that even when he was at his lowest, there was someone out there trying to do something nice for him, you know? I think it helped. For a minute, anyhow. As soon as the doctors let him leave, he went right back to that toxic little bar. I hope he's okay. He's got issues, but he's my little brother, and I worry about him. Why did I just hear a cat? He's not been answering my phone calls lately. Originally, my brother's bitch ex-wife, sorry again, had the brilliant idea to put his skill to work in a cheap part of town. Despite that, he's holding on to it with everything he's got. The place is slowly bankrupting him, but he won't let it go. All he has to do is sign some paper and move on, but he can't. Something about it has its claws sank deep into him. I've been trying to get him to join me in my business for years. He's a great chef, and we could be making a killing. Maybe it's not the same as owning a whole bar, but serving passerby and getting some sunshine is good for the soul. Plus, food stands are doing really well abroad here. Much better than wasting away in Shinjuku. Oh, no, not that guy. Much better than wasting away in Shinjuku, at any rate. Shinjuku? Yeah, in a slimy little side street. Anyway, if that book is important to you, he's probably still got it at his place. You want the address? Wait, I knew you looked familiar. Wait, I knew you looked familiar. Your brother's Daizo, right? You know him? Small world. He's probably the smile on my face that threw you off. Now that I look at him some more, he does look like him. Tell him tell him his brother Haruto says hi. While you're at it, tell him that Takoya, Takoyi, Takoy, ta, to, Takoyaki stands are the future of cuisine, and to get his butt over here. I'll do that. Thanks for your help. Oh, he did talk about food. Wow. Okay. So his brother is the dude that owns the bar. Got it. Alright. Back to Shinjuku. Well, that was a whole 360. Oh wait, I think I passed it. See how he's doing. Hey Yumi, how can I help you today? Hey Daiso, how are things? Oh, you know, same old, same old. Funny thing, I met your brother while I was in Asuka today. Haruto? You met Haruto? What are the chances? Who knows? It was pretty random. Huh? You'd have thought. So, is he still selling takoyaki at his stand? Did he say anything? He is. He said to remind you that takoyaki stands are the future of cuisine, and that you should to go and help him. Ha! Yeah, you talked to Haruto, alright. Always the optimist, that guy. I actually have a favor to ask you. Do you still have the old book your brother gave you a few months ago? Huh. The only thing that guy gives me is headaches. Not sure if I can help you, Ayumi. He said he gave it to you when you were in the hospital. Oh, what makes you think I was in the hospital? I don't even go to the hospital for checkups. Besides, that dolt's bringing me stuff all the time, always trying to drag me kicking and screaming over there to where the grass is greener. This would have been more recently, after a rough patch. Maybe it was stupid to come and ask. No, it's fine. That idiot, always running his mouth. Freaking traitor, huh? Those were just some, hard times. Nothing serious. I just drank too much is all. I'm sorry, Detective, but I don't want to talk about it. Alright, understood. I'm not here to dig up bad memories, Daiso. Thanks. You said you were looking for a book, right? Truth is, I don't remember a book. I do remember Haruto giving me an old magazine, though, back in the hospital. It was of ones I used to read when I was younger, when things weren't quite so complicated. Wait there a second. I may have it in the storeroom still. Dang it, sorry Ayumi, hold on a second. Amazing how much junk someone accumulates over the years. Maybe I should throw some of this old stuff out, huh? Here it is. It's yours, Detective. Hey, no wonder I recognized that photo you brought by. It's the same girl, an idol named Ruby. Reina. No, Ruby. See? It says so right there on the cover. Pretty crazy that it's still in my shop. Guess that means you're still looking for her. Huh. I wonder why we keep running into each other. Weird luck, I guess. I don't buy it. You're a hell of a detective. You must have a pretty sharp nose. Ah, if you say so, Daiso. Do you mind if I take this? Like I said, it's yours. About time I started getting rid of some of my old junk. Thank you. See you around, Ayumi. Take care, Daiso. Okay, so she's like a pop star or something. Now what? Oh, we have to bring it back to the shop. Let me guess. We're going to bring it back to the shop and he's not going to be there, right? Ah, welcome back, detective. Is that my book I see in your hands? Yes, I'm a little surprised. Are you trying to tell me that Reina is the mask bearer you talked about? That's hard to believe. Does it surprise you, after all? It is she who you see in the dark, is it not? The dark? That's what the collector called it, too. How did Reina get tied up in all this? I only know that somehow the girl's path and the mask's is collided as if by chance. What circumstances led to this intersection are a mystery, I'm afraid. People always see history as something in the distant past, involving old men and lack of white pictures and black and white pictures. But that book and the girl are as much a part of history as the rest. The threads that connect the past to the present and the people to each other are not always apparent. But peel back the layers of connection and the randomness of our universe neatly orders itself. A teen idol, an ancient order, the tool they created, and the detective who holds it now, all forming a neat and tidy line. Reina was some sort of idol living in Tokyo, not part of a sleeper cell of some cult. It doesn't add up. On that, detective, we can agree. So why don't we start at the beginning? To how the mask ceased to be in a mere object, the story starts in ancient times in the year 1333. At the time, Kamakura was the capital of Japan, led by the Hojo clan. It was a time of peace, prosperity, and enlightenment. Peace among men is cynical. Clinical. Yeah. I can't read. I'm kidding. After a while, my brain starts hurting. And like so many before them, and so many after, their time of peace came to an end. The Nida clan, loyal to the emperor, Go Daihyo, led a siege against the Hojo clan. Hojo controlled Kamakura, taking the city as the tide receded, leaving a key passage open to the invaders. The Hojo clan fled to the caves of their family temple. For them, there was no hope of victory or escape. They chose to retain their honor. Instead of surrendering, the 870 Hojo samurai, including the last three regents, committed mass suicide. However, the Hojo and Nida clans, embroiled in their quest for empire, could not see the role they played in the plans of another group. The religious section no, the religious sect known as the Kemenkai. It is said that the flames of Kamakura, a girl was seen wandering in the streets, observing the carnage of the burning city. A girl lost to the histories by the name of Shikako Shishioi. I can't say it. I'm trying. Shishio. Yeah, I think that's it. Shishio, the last survivor of the Kemenkai. Okay, so whatever the Kemenkai were trying to do, they failed. I mean, they all died, right? No, they did not fail. Everything went exactly as planned. Shikako, I'm just going to say that, did not survive by chance. She was chosen. Chosen for what? To receive the blessing of all the spiritual energy that so much death afforded, to become the first mask bearer. Mask bearer? The Kemenkai used the deaths of all those people to create this? Why? Legend has it that the Kemenkai sought to contain the door, a rift leading to the spiritual realm, where our consciousness ceases to be and time holds no meaning, a place where cause and effect could be changed. Why? Why spend so much human life and give up so much to do that? To stop it from being abused. Imagine being able to see the world as a god, so that the flow of time and the rules which govern our world are of no consequence. This is the power of the door. To a mortal mind obsessed with the finality of death and meaningless accomplishment, such power would corrupt absolutely. A power over death. A dark place was created to obscure the door and hide it from mortal eyes, along with the tool to control and see within the darkness. It's true. All of it. It sounds like a fairy tale, but it's true. Finding the door could be the key to bringing Tanaka back. Some doors, no matter how strong they call to us, are not meant to be opened. And the Kemenkai willingly gave their lives to keep it that way. The mask opens the mind to all who come in with contact with it. But it is intended for its bearer. Using it to find a door may destroy you. Maybe you're right, but I could at least use it to find my way in the dark. Just like the collector said, the only thing I don't get is how Reina is connected to it. That is a mystery. As Mr. Kawana told you, the last known location of the mask was the Kemenai cult, only a few decades ago. Much has suppressed about the Kemenkai under Tokai. They existed, and then on March 4th, 1996, they met their end. There were many theories that the police killed them during their raid of the compound, or that someone within the cult had snapped and murdered the others. Nothing but conjecture, I'm afraid. The real answer lies somewhere deep within the police records, and though I remain curious, it is not something I have access to. Perhaps the best place to start is there. Finding out about the last days of the Kemenkai may help light your path to the truth. Though I wonder if such an object, bred from suffering, can truly put an end to it. It is you who can finally break this terrible cycle. Or is it you? Ah, I've spent a long time here. I'm tired. So tired. Farewell, detective. Okay, so I'm starting to see a pattern here. So back then, the mask was created because everybody kind of ended themselves to protect it. And then Mai's parents was part of this cult that everybody ended up dying in decades later. So this mask, it seems that in order to keep it at bay, people have to die, which is interesting. It's an interesting story. Sitting here comfortably, the historian Yasa casually laid out everything that I've experienced. That I have experiencing like this. He was reading it out of a book. A mass suicide, ancient groups, and a door to a spiritual realm. It sounds like a myth, an interesting story told to travelers in the bygone era. It's hard to believe it relates to Kazuki and Reina. I can't see it. The bridge between the Kamakura samurai and the young girl. He said Reina fit into the story. She's a mask bearer? But how? Yasha Susa, the collector. I thought when I'd met them, I'd entered their world and could start to understand, however faintly. But my intuition as a detective tells me that they're hiding something from me still. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I need to keep going. What day is it anyways? How long have I been chasing these leads? Day turns to night. The hours bleed into each other. Even the seasons don't seem to follow the natural order anymore. Everything's blurring together. Ugh, my head. Maybe I should take my medicine. Impossible as it seems, following the old man's hunch is my best bet to finally understanding the mask. Even Takashi didn't know what happened to the Kemikai. Finding the police report is the way forward. A few weeks ago, it would have been easy for me to ask around and pull a file. It'll be a bit more difficult now, I imagine. What's the worst that can happen? I should head to the police headquarters and see what I can find. Well, first of all, when was the last time you fed your cat? She needs to go to her apartment. It's not letting me go to my apartment. Alright, we're gonna stop here. It is midnight. And I think that's enough reading for me for now because my brain is starting to hurt and the words are starting to blend in. After a while, I need to take a break from reading so much. A lot of these games require me to read a lot, and it took a toll on my mind, strains the mind a bit, and my mouth is getting dry. So we're gonna stop here. I hope that everything is interesting still. I hope you guys are finding that this game is engaging. And I hope that my lack of reading abilities isn't making your head hurt. I know sometimes I struggle. Well, you could tell that the more tired I get, the more I can't read. But anyways, thank you guys so much for coming. I appreciate each and every one of you. Hopefully you guys had fun. I had fun. The game's getting a little bit serious now. We had our fun moments, but it's just this game it's engaging. I'm not losing interest one bit, which is a great thing. I love it. So we played League and Tokyo Dark. We're gonna stop here, like I said. Again, hopefully you had fun. Don't forget to like, the video if you're watching on YouTube. Follow me on Twitch. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. If you want to know what games I'm playing, when I'm online, and what I'm up to, and what's happening. And if you want to see what happens next in Tokyo Dark, next stream, I will not be online tomorrow, but I will be back next week. So hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend, enjoy your week, and see you next week. I might pop online in between, at random. To, like I said, keep an eye out for me online if you follow me on Twitch. If you follow me on Twitch, you'll know when I'm online. And if you follow me on YouTube, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you know when I'm back online. So that would help a lot. Will the cat be fed? I must know. But until then, yes. Will she go back to her apartment? Will she finally feed her cat? Will she take her medication? All we will find out next week on Tokyo Dark. Have a good night, you guys. Don't forget, as always, stay safe, healthy, practice social distancing, and have a kiltastic rest of your day or night, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good night. Bye.